Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to upload this image and then what the difference between print and cut and flat graphic is. First, I make sure that it's 100% color tolerance because there's a lot of very small detail in this image. And then I click on everything that is white. This way you can make sure that the detail that you have in the flowers and also based on the font that it is kept for your image. Now, the request was how to turn this white for print and cut. My recommendation is do not do print and cut because print and cut is going to print it in white, and that's an easy part. But then it's going to cut every little letter individually, and you're going to have to almost by hand, if not with a transfer sheet, and not always does it work very well, but you're going to use a sheet to actually move each letter, word, and or design of the flower over. Now, the nice thing is that here in the upload version part of Cricut, you can see what it's going to look like before you save it. So you can click on the three dots on the top and look at single layer to see if you got every spot. And if you didn't, you can go back and make changes. Single layer means it's going to cut. That will do just your basic cut. Flat graphic is print, then cut. The nice thing is that if you do flat graphic, and I'm saving it as a flat graphic, you can always go back to print and cut as long as it's been cleared, as in all of the little areas have been cleaned. So if you notice here, I brought it right in. Technically, this is a print and cut, but it's still black. So you just go to print and cut, change the color, and there you go. It looks like you don't have anything there and looks like it disappeared. So I'm going to add a square just so that you can see that it's there. The reason it does this is because when you bring in a print and cut, it's like you flattened it. So you're not going to see any borders, but it is there. See? I did notice that at the bottom there was a line, so I just can go into contour and scroll over to where I see that line, and I passed it, and click off of it. So that way you don't add that to your design. And you can do that with multiple things if you want to make any edits. So I'm going to delete that, and then I'm going to show you again the image. The other thing is, if you're doing print and cut, you have borders, and they're pretty small, 9.26 times 6.65, so you're gonna need to make it pretty small. Now, that's why I would prefer the single layer or cut on vinyl, because vinyl is easier to cut with small intricate designs. On top of that, you would be able to leave it on the carrier sheet and not have to move it by hand or try to place it in the right spot. And you can do that by going back to edit and hit on cut, basic cut. Then it turns it into a regular vinyl or regular cut. You can take it to make it. Now you can actually see it because this is where it's going to cut around it. And you have to make sure it's mirrored. That's the biggest tip from me to you. So let me know if you have questions.